Yeah. Hello. Now my student become very passive. How do you feel nowadays? Do you do like example, you living in this environment? Some people are very happy, some people are very simple, and some people are very sad, you know. Some people are constantly angry, some people are constantly happy, but we live in the same environment. Just like you were studying. I just want to test. Can you hear from me very well or not? Or I have to record. Guys, can you hear from me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, okay. If you can hear from me, that would be good. Because I didn't see anyone say, answer or respond to me when I ask questions. That's why I have to ask you to ensure that you can hear me. You know, you just look at this. In our class, you're sitting in the same room, right? Now, not in the room. You are in your house, and you are listening to the same voice, seeing the same thing, right? And some of you may get bored. Some of you may get excited. Some of you may get fascinated. Some of you feel like, wow, the lesson is amazing. And some of you may feel like, okay, the lesson is very, the feeling that you have on the same thing is different. It is varied from one person to another person. Yes or no? So everything it depends on the way you look at it. The way you look at it. Sometimes you study, you cannot like the homework, you have to record yourself, you have to videotape yourself. Some of you may feel very stressful about that. How can I do that, teachers? How can I record myself? How can I speak in front of the cameras and send it to you? How can I share my video with publics? You have a lot of questions and you ask yourself. But some student may feel, wow, I'm so happy that I have a chance to practice in front of a camera. I can video myself and also can share what I have with the public. You know, so the way you look at the same thing, the way you look at the problem differently. Want to see the problem differently, the way you deal with it, the way you approach the problem also differently. You may be stressful and the other may not be stressful, even you have the same problem. So it depends on how you look at it, right, guys? For me, every time is an opportunity to improve myself. Just like I don't know, for you who like to watch the videos or you find a video. No, I don't mean to promote myself here, but for me, when I was a student, I never have this kind of lesson to study. If I have this kind of lesson to study, I would improve a lot, I would learn a lot, because these are very specific, very detailed with example
Welcome
and everything.
by a pronoun.
But nowadays people may not find this thing useful. They don't spend time with it. But for me, I feel like, wow, if I have this kind of doctor resources when I was a student like you guys, how would it be? You know. So that is the thing. The way we give the values on something also differently. The way we think about something also differently. That's why we have different results. That's why some people they become better and some people they become worse. That's why you can improve yourself tremendously and some people improve themselves steadily or gradually. They do not, uh, make them makes the effort to have a maximized result. Normally, they have to just study with what we call the natures. Okay, get or not get, no problem. And some people know they care so much. So that is the thing. The way we have different mind, different thinking, and different approach of doing things. All right. So I want you to look at things uh, positively. You must be optimistic, and You should always look for the area, the for improvement. Everything must be the opportunity for you to master yourself. It's not a problem. You come to study, you come to improve yourself. It is not a problem for you. If study is a problem for you, why you need to study, right? No need, no need. Study is not a problem for you. Study is the your assistant. Study is your assistant, which help you to change your life, which help you to get what you want. So study is not a problem. So we have to do everything we can do in order to make our study great, in order to get what we want. All right. Okay. So now let's look at the first points of this is starter. Oh, someone just called me, guys. Let me pick up a little bit. Let's see who is it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who is it, so I don't need to call it back because now teaching. Ideas can be looked at in different ways. Work in group, okay? Think of some pros and cons of being a teenager. Oh, now you are adult, young adult. You are not teenager anymore. Teenager, the age, teenager, the age between. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so the teenager, the age between 12 until 17. This is called teenager or ten, teenager. So when you are 18, they call young adult. Okay, guys. So now they ask you two questions. The pros and cons. This question you must be able to answer them because you already experience being a teenager. Now you are young adult. So what are the pros and cons? Pros, what is it? Advantage, right? And con, this advantage. And you can see here there are two examples for you. Here, two example for you. You aren't a kid anymore. That is advantage. You are becoming more independent. This one in yeah, even in our country, you become more independent. Even you need money from your, I mean, money from your parents. You need their support, but the way you think for yourself become more independent, right? The way you make, choice for your life also your own choice. You are dependent in it, and these are the called. You are a child, but you are an adult. You are in the middle. Somebody. Okay. Oh no, what is it? Oh, so Yuan. Okay, and you don't have any money because teenager normally they are in school, they don't work yet, right? So you don't have money. Now I want you to spend around just 5 minutes thinking about pros and cons of being a teenager. 5 minutes. Okay, guys, everyone, just think about them. See whether you have idea or not. If you don't have any idea, make sure you have try. And please don't cry. You can listen for your friend for the idea. So I will check the answer together at 9 and 10. Let's see. Okay, the question again for those who are late. Think of some pros and cons of being a teenager, and here are example for you. All right, you can do it right now. At 9 and 10, we're gonna check together. Thank you. 9 and 11 now, 9, 6. Okay. Okay, everyone. No one say okay or not. All right, so now time is up. Let's check the answer together, everyone. Okay, does anyone want to share the answer? There is no right or wrong answer, okay? Just share.
Should I, teacher?
Okay, please.
Um, Being a teenager, you have to grow up from the childish and the con. You don't need to be brought up by your parents anymore, so that's why you have to be more responsibility to take care of yourself.
Ah, so you meaning to say that you have more responsibility, right? More,
Yes.
yeah, more responsibility. How about the pro again, please? I could not get it.
So you have to grow up from the childish. So it
Ah,
means that
you are
your
not a kid
mind is
anymore. Okay.
yes.
Same thing. All right, thanks you, Payada. Now let's continue to the next one. Anyone would like to share the answer? No? Wow. So I have to call you. Okay, I wanna call Sayon. Sayon?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello.
So you want me to talk about disadvantage and advantage about us being teenager, right?
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, you did not do it.
yeah.
Okay. I know you just joined before I asked the question. Then
Yeah,
I
teacher.
gave you 5 minutes to do it and you did not do it. What did you do that? Okay, now,
I
Cẩm
don't
Giang.
understand, teacher.
Oh, you don't understand pros and cons, advantage and disadvantage of being a teenager. Now you are young adult. How old are you now? 17, 18?
22.
22. So you are 22 now. You are a young adult stage and the young. So you already experienced being a teenager. Teenager, the age between 12 to 17. So they want to know the pros and cons, advantage of being the uh, a teenager. Okay, we can have the example here. You can see and you get some example from Pajadada. Anyway, you can just listen to your friends. Now let's hear from Cẩm Giang. Cẩm Giang.
Yes, child.
Okay, do you have answer for this?
Yes, I think that
Please.
the approach of being a teenager is have the happy time for you, and you find that time you also find out what you love and what do you want to do,
Okay.
and more than this, you have more freedom
Uh,
and less response.
mhm. How about the
And
call?
Con is you will face the life problem and learn how to solve it, and you will learn how to make a decision.
Okay, thank you very much. Very good. Happy times, right?
That's
Okay,
right.
and yeah, there are many things which I cannot repeat. All right, very good. Thank you very much. I'm not going to ask you more about that, and you should know because if you do the IL test, normally the test, the topic just look like this, writing. They want to know think of pros and cons of being a teenager. For example, please provide three pros and three cons of being a teenager based on your personal experience. That also can be a topic for your writing, you know. Anyway, let's continue to the next one. This is just only the beginning of the starter of our unit 9. Let's go. Okay, the next one. We have I have the same poll answer for you. Yeah. Okay, you can spend a lot of time with friends. You can do different activities and go more places. You start to develop your own identity. You get to know yourself. Like Kamyan said, you know what you want to do, what you love, who you love, right? Even who you love, right? Not just what you love to do. You do what you like, and then you like what you do as well. So that is the thing for the advantages of being a teenager. And the cons, you can feel under pressures at school, just like you guys come to school, have a lot of homeworks, sometimes feel very stressed out, want to stay at home and sleep. You study a lot when you are a teenager, and you can fall out with your friends if you have bad friends. Find it difficult to make friends, if you are so different. If your friends are very lazy, your friends are very bad friends, and you know, and you are a good one, it's hard to be friend with them. Good must be good, always find a good friend. Bad, always find a bad friend. Very simple. But if you are surrounded by a lot of bad persons, then you're gonna be hard to find one, and you're gonna be lonely, and you can feel confused about emotional and physical changes. Yeah. Yeah, when you were young, you kids, you did not feel like you in love with someone, but when you grow older, you have a lot of physical changes, and physical, your body changes, and you have emotional. You may love someone very much at that stage. If you cannot control yourself, then there will be a disaster. All right, so these are the simple answer for you. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. The next one is the Billy story condition. Today we're gonna learn grammar condition. Four condition. We have zero condition, first, second, third condition. If you stay right until the end of this, okay. For those who are absent today or leave early, like Swanari, you can rewatch the video. All right. Number one. Look at question number one first. All right. Question number two we will do later on. Number one. Why are some kids bullies? Okay. Now. Oh, sorry. Why are some kids bullies? So wait a moment. Did I? Oh my gosh. What? Okay. I put a slide in the different what we call. Uh, let me change the little bit. Give me a minute, please. So I will change this one to this one. Okay. All right. So we'll do this again. All right. Now we change everything. Okay. All right. Why are some kids bullies? Why some kids become bullies? Okay, can you answer the question? Why are some kids bullies and why some kids become bullies? You know what is bully, everyone? Yeah? Hello?
No, teacher.
No? All right. So my student did not review the lesson at home, right? Wait until study from the class, right? Okay, bully, a person who habitually seek to harm other people. So here, bullies, a person, the person who just want to hit or harm other person. Yeah, like a gangster, you know? Yeah, guys? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like a gangster, they want to hit. Like if you look at my face, I'm gonna hit you. Okay, you look so handsome, so I just want to hit you. Wow, you look at my girls, I'm gonna hit you. Wow, you look so unfriendly, then I gonna hit you. So bully people, they just like to do that. Okay, so why are some people come kid bully? Bully means somebody hit them. And why some kid become bully? Why some kid become a gangster, for example? Now I want you to answer this question by yourself again. I want you to think. You know, if you don't think, you cannot get the answer. Remember, this is very simple phenomenon. And if you become teachers, maybe kids' parents and the kids gonna ask you why and why. So you need to learn how to answer from that. So I think you can have another 5 minutes to answer this question. Don't worry, I have the answer, simple answer for you as well. I just want to see your ideas, whether you uh, have thought about them a lot or not. So we check the answer together at 9:20 T6. Okay, Hum, Jim Hum, Colton, Sela, Sinik, no problem, right? So far so good. Hello?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, okay. I asked 4 or 5 students, no one say okay, only Kamjan say okay, teacher. Oh, okay. Let's do it then. I stop disturbing you. All right, everyone. Now time is up to check the answer together. So I want to hear from other student now. So Sing, can you share the answer with the class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I think some kids are bullied because they are too gentle and they don't, I mean, mm, I mean, they are too gentle. That's why people who has teacher can I try again. I forgot some word.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Yes, some kids are bullied because they are too gentle and they can handle the situation when they faced, and then when another kid come and see, they think that kid is weak. They are not strong like them, so they bully them, and that's all, teacher.
How about why do some kids become bullies?
Um, in my opinion, I think because they have lived in um a violent family or a family who is um like love them too much, and then um and then let them to do anything by themselves and protect them anyway, even if they are wrong or right, they don't care. Just their kid, I mean, they
Spoil
love
them,
their
right?
kid so much.
Kid
Yes.
become spoiled. Okay,
Yes.
that's all.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, how about other student? How? Do you have the answer for this? No, how? Okay, Chandra. No, what happened now? About Raymond? Hmm. Internet problem or what? How about Rachana?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello. I'm waiting for the answer. Do you have?
Yes. Why some kids become bully? I think because some kids don't have what the other kid have. So when the other kid have, like, oh, teacher, I again, teacher.
Okay, okay.
I think it's because some kids don't have what the other kid have, and some kids from like poor family and the rich family will be bully them.
Oh, rich family bully them. Because they are poor, right?
Yes,
Okay,
just some, teacher,
just some,
not all.
not all. Why some kid become bully? Because they are rich. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is your
because
answer.
I think some rich kid uh um
How about you? Are you rich or poor?
no, I'm just simple, not
Okay,
rich.
so simple, no bully. All right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. I got you. You got the answer. So yeah, poor, gentle. You are too gentle. You must be strong. All right. When you are too gentle, you look so weak. Okay, then maybe there are many reasons that people, get bullied. Maybe, and there are many reasons that people become bullies, right? If you are surrounded by bad company, bad friends, living in a bad neighborhood, then you become bully. Okay, here you can see the answer. Children are bullied because they are different in some way. They are seen as a threat because they are talented, popular sometimes, or they have problem, some sort of weakness that bully become aware of. You can see even in the US, Asian people, now during the COVID-19 here, Asian people are bullied by Africans and other Americans because they thought that COVID-19 originated from Asian and they hate Asian people. They want to hit them, to fight them. Some children become bully because they have been bullied themselves, right? Somebody hit them, so they want to hit other as well. They feel weak or inadequate in some way. They feel scared and so they want to be in control, right? So they become bullying. Okay, these are the answer. This is general answer only, not specific, and hope you can learn from it. And the answer that I get from Singh and Regina, you are very specific. Yeah, you focus on those who are very gentle, spoils and everything. Okay, so let's go to question number two. Oh, I have to change this one again. Wait a moment, please. Okay. One, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, now let's go to question number two. All right. So question number two here. All right. Okay, this is question number one. Question number two, they want you to read about Billy. What are his problem? Yeah. So we have one story about Billy and read what are his problem. So I want you to look at the pictures here. This is also in your book. You can see Billy's story. Billy enjoyed school, tried hard, but study wasn't easy for him. And then he didn't have many friends. He felt lonely and insecure. And then the other kids started uh, bullying Billy. They call him Billy Nomads and stole his money. They sent him taxes. They threatened him, hurt him. Right? He tried to walk to people, but they didn't listen. Billy started playing truant, right? And he felt desperate. He didn't know who to go for help. Things go tough and for Billy and his sister when they dad walked out. When the attack started every day after school, um, what bully waited for him. Oh, sorry, this is the line must be like this. So what would you do if you being bullied? Contact kid care. We are okay. So I just want you to read the story here and answer the question here. What are his problem? What are Mr. Billy problem here? Okay, guys, can you answer? Can you do this in what is his problem? After you read his story here, what are his problem? So I think you can have 5 minutes again to analyze his problem. So we will check the answer at 9:40. Okay, everyone, can you do it? Hello. Just want you to read the text here again and again, the story of Billy, and then answer the question. What is his problem? Okay, please do it. Hello, everyone. So now time is up. Let share the answer with the class together. All right. Okay. What are his problems? Now, please share the answer with the class. I'm gonna list down them on the slide here for you. Hello, anyone volunteer to answer the question?
He having trouble with his studying.
Study, trouble with his study. Oh, sorry.
Ye-
Okay, now trouble with his study. Okay, what else?
He doesn't have many friends.
Okay, he doesn't have, right?
Yes,
Doesn't have friends. Okay, what else?
and the kids from school bully him.
Yeah, so he gets bullied.
Bully
Yeah, he get bullied by uh other. Just
others.
say other. Okay, okay. Sorry. What else?
He feels lonely and insecure.
Again, speak louder, please. I cannot hear you.
He feels lonely and insecure.
Okay, lonely, Mr. Lonely, right? And insecure because he got bullied, doesn't have friend, lonely. He
Yes.
get bullies, insecure. Right. What else?
Mm. No one listens to his problem.
Yeah, no one listen to him to his problem. Yeah. Okay. What else?
He feels upset and start dislike the school.
He feel what?
Feel upset, upset,
Upset. Okay, upset and dislike
dislike school.
school. Right. Dislike school. Okay. Anything else?
For me, that's all.
He got threatened, sir.
He got
Threatened.
beaten. He got beaten by you.
No, by his friend.
By his friend. He got beaten. Right. Okay. Okay, now let's
Not
check the
beaten,
answer.
sir.
Yeah?
Threatened.
Oh,
Threatened.
threatened.
Yeah.
Oh, threatened. Threatened. Threatened by his friend. Okay, he found studying hard. So, sometimes I share with you. Studying is the step for you to get what you want, to get into, I mean, to achieve, to get your success. Study is something that can help you to be an what we call a proud person, a successful person, and a leader. Study should not be a problem, but for Billy, he found his studying hard, and he didn't have many friends. Okay, you are right. Trouble with his study. He didn't have any friends, and his dad left the family home as well. As you can see, they stay with his sister, and he was bullied by other kids. They call him names and and took his money, sent him texts, and attack him. Yeah. All right. And he tried to tell people, but they didn't listen. No one listened to him. Your answer all correct. And he started playing truant and didn't know where to go for help. And these are the problems that Billy have. And most of the kids they have as well. And that's why you need to know about this, because you all gonna be teachers and you need to understand students study hard. I know that nowadays kids they feel like study is very hard for them, and you have to make friends. You have to make sure student in the class they become friends. They do not hate each other. All right, and make sure everyone treat each other fairly. They do not treat or hit anyone else. Okay, so these are the problems that Billy have. Now let's go to the next one. What would you do if you were? So here are the they want to get your advice. So if you were Billy mom, I go to if I were Billy mom, I go to the head teachers and explain what was happening. I wouldn't. I talk to Billy, and it depends on you now. I just want you to write down. You know, if you were Billy mother, what would you do? If you were Billy's sister, what would you do? If you were Billy dad, what would you do? If you were Billy head teachers, what would you do to help him? And if you were a counselor for kid cares, what would you do? And if you were Billy, what would you do as well? So this is a big job for you. Can you do it, guys? Hello? Hello everyone, why become quiet now? So this one they want to get your ideas, but I think we would waste a lot of times. I will go to the next one, exercise 4 here. You're gonna listen. Who are the 6 speakers? Imagines they are and organize a school day with try to educate anyone about bullying and advise social worker, police, and psychologists. So here you're gonna listen to people's. The first one is an example for you, the head teachers, meaning to say that you hear, you get the advice from the head teachers on the problems of bullying. Other, I'm gonna play the tape for you, so you can just write down the head teacher and then who else that giving the advice to the students about bullying. Okay, guys, can you follow?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I play the tape for you. It's easy. You don't need to think so much like we did in exercise 3. No need to do it. So let's go.
Unit 9, Tape Script 9.1.
Can you hear the tape?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Billy's story. Speaker 1.
I'd organise a school day which tried to educate everyone about bullying, and I'd invite social workers, police and psychologists.
Speaker 2.
I'd get my dad to speak to those... Ugh! If I was older, I'd speak to them myself.
Speaker 3.
I'd ask Billy to try to understand the bullies. I'd get all the parents to meet together.
Speaker 4.
I'd move house so we could change his school and start again somewhere new.
Speaker 5.
I'd get really angry and bang the bullies' heads together.
Speaker 6.
I'd run away.
I run away. All right, listen again. Remember, you had to tell who said that. The first one is the head teacher. How about the other 5? So now let's listen again.
Unit 9, Tape Script 9.1. Billy's story. Speaker 1.
I'd organise a school day which tried to educate everyone about bullying, and I'd invite social workers, police and psychologists.
Speaker 2.
I'd get my dad to speak to those... Ugh! If I was older, I'd speak to them myself.
Speaker 3.
I'd ask Billy to try to understand the bullies. I'd get all the parents to meet together.
Speaker 4.
I'd move house so we could change his school and start again somewhere new.
Speaker 5.
I'd get really angry and bang the bullies' heads together.
Speaker 6.
I'd run away.
Okay, so the second one, who is it? Yeah, the first one is the head teacher. How about the second one? Who is it? Hello everyone. Oh, Venerable tweeted Tall Thun or Diem Hum was very quiet now. Ball
Yes,
Pajada.
teacher.
Yeah, what is the answer?
I think his sister, yeah.
Again, please.
Number 2, his sister, yeah.
Oh, his sister. Okay. How about number 3?
Number 3, counselor, yeah.
Counselor. Right, counselor. How about number 4?
His mom.
Mom. Okay.
And
Number
number
5.
5, his dad.
Dad. Number 6.
Belly.
Billy.
Belly.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's see. Okay, number 1, head teacher. Number 2, Billy's sister. Okay. Number 3, counselor from Kid Care. And number 4, Billy mom. Number 5, Billy dad. And the last one, I run away, is Billy. Okay, thank you very much. So now I want, okay, Pajana, I want you to read number 1 until number 5 again for your friends for practice.
1. At organize a school day, we try to educate everyone about bullying and invite social workers, police, and psychologists, head teacher. Number 2, I'd get my dad to speak to those if I was older. I'd speak to them myself. Billy's sister. Number 3, I'd ask Billy to try to understand the bully. I'd get all the parents to meet together. A counselor from Kid Care. Number 4, I'd move house so we could change his school and start again. Somewhere new. Billy's mom. Number 5, I'd get really angry and bang the bully's head together. Billy's dead. The last one, I'd run away, Billy.
Okay, thank you very much. So now one more student to read, Sraimong.
Yes, teacher. 1. I'd organize a school day which try to educate everyone about bullying and I'd invite social workers, police, and psychologists, head teacher. 2. I'd get my dad to speak to those if I was older. I'd speak to them myself. Bully's sister. 3. I'd ask Billy to try to understand the bullies. I'd get all the parents to meet together. A counselor from Kid Care. 4. At move house so we could change his school and start again somewhere new. Billy's mom. Number 5. I'd get really angry and bang the bullies' heads together. Billy's dad. 6. I'd run away. Billy.
Okay, thank you very much. These are the advice from these 6 peoples and advice Billy advised for himself run away. Right, how about you? What would you do, everyone? So I think you can have 3 minutes. I want you to think if you were bully, Billy, what would you do? So 3 minutes. We check the answer at 9:57. Please write the answer in your notebook. 9:57. I will call some of you to share the answer with the class. All right. If you were bully, what would you do? Okay, so now I want to hear from you. Who volunteer to share the answer? Everyone? Hello. Hello, guys.
Yes, hello, teacher.
Okay, please share the answer. If you were him, what would you do?
Me, if I were Billy, the first step I will talk to them. The second, if they don't stop their bad activity, so I will tell the teacher. And the last step, if they still continue bullying at me, I will fight them back.
Oh, you are alone. You want to fight them?
I'm not
Oh,
here because I have.
strong you are. Okay, very good. Okay, the first one, talk to them. Second, talk to the teacher. The last one, fire with fire. Yeah. Okay, how about other student? Toltun today is very quiet. What happened? Oh, okay. Is it difficult, everyone? Okay, how about Srinik? Srinik, if you were him, what would you do?
Teacher, if I were him, the first I taught to them that you don't do like this to me because I never do like that to you.
Oh, you
That's
talk it easy like that.
yes. I will ask him why you do like that to me.
Oh, why do you do like that to me? I want to do it.
Um, the second step if he don't want to if he don't if he don't if he don't if he don't believe me, I will tell the teacher. I will tell
Uh,
the teacher and yes, the same. I will tell the teacher if I will tell the teacher already, but teacher doesn't have a solution for me. Finally, I will go to the police. I will go to tell the police
about the teacher.
about no about the person who bullied me.
But they are very young, under 18. So, what the police can have?
Yes.
How the police can help you if they are under 18? You are very young.
Again.
Can you hear me? I mean, you are very young. The police cannot help you much with that. So why don't just go and talk to the school director, ask the school director to call their parents, talk to their parents. Yeah,
Yes, teacher.
maybe that one is the best one. Okay, the next one, look at the kid chair report. Read what the counselor wrote about Billy. What did Billy do? Okay, for this one, we will do it after the break. Now we can have a break and we can come back at 10:30, guys. You have long break. You can charge your phone, relax. And next session, you come back. I want you to be more energetic, be active, not so passive like this. Drink more water, relax, eat something, and become passive. Not passive, sorry, active in learning. Okay, guys. Bye bye for now. See you again at 10:30. I will drop the link for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, teacher.
Bye bye.
Yes, teacher.
Bye bye.